What's up, people? So we're taking a look at Neo. Um, so Neo had a bullish move, well, since 2018, 2019. Let me just draw a line here. So now we are kind of forming. We are kind of forming a new trend line. We are targeting or hitting the trend line at this point. Where is the support line? Well, roughly the 33, 31 levels. Let's draw it like this. So something like this would be a support area, the support line, whatever you want to call it. We kinda formed this downward triangle veggie thing, whatever you want to call it. Can be a flag considered, doesn't really matter. So we tried to break out in the last week. So this was the triangle last week. We broke out but got rejected at the next resistance level. So now we are still in the bigger triangle, or we kind of formed a bigger triangle, which means the trend would be to go higher from here. I mean, we could still go a little bit lower, retest one of the support lines, and then move higher from here. Let's take a look at the RSI. Let's mix it. Let's make this one here. Now the RSI on the daily chart is turning around, which means, well, turning around is questionable at this point. I mean, it could still go to the side and then go lower, but we are kind of forming a support line at the 200-day EMA, and we touched it 4 times. Usually this is not the best sign, since the more often you touch a support line, the easier it is to break it the next time, which means there is kind of a danger of still going lower at this point. But like I said, we still could turn around. Let's take a look at the monthly chart. What is happening here? So obviously the RSI was pretty overbought since December, January, and now we went lower, but we are still trading above the 20 EMA on the monthly chart. The weekly chart is, well, we are forming a triangle, which potentially is a bullish move, so we could go much higher from here. You see, the RSI is pretty low, so I mean, we can still go lower, but we could also turn around. Currently we're trading within the, well, more or less between the support and the resistance line, also between the 20 and 50 day EMA. We touched the 50-day EMA only once, and this was here, just slightly, and this was the only time. So actually, we are still trading above the 50-day EMA. We just, well, depending on where the support line is, but we kind of touched the support line 3 times. Let's take another indicator. Well, the MACD is going down, but we are still trading at the upper half, which means we could turn around and go higher from here. Weekly chart, forward chart. Here on the forward chart, we kind of are heading slightly to the upside, but this could also be a turnaround. So we might still retest the support line at once again. The MACD, for example, at this point looks like it could turn to the upside. However, let's take it. Well, if we turn around here and go lower, the previous lows would be my stop loss a little bit slightly lower. So at, let's say, 33, somewhere around here, I would put my stop loss if you're a buyer at the current levels. On the 3-hour chart, it could be a potential turnaround and we could go higher from here. On the 2-hour chart, well, we are undecisive, but as you know, on Monday markets will open and we will likely see the jump from the pre-market. So depending on where we jump on Monday, this will also be a huge indicator of where we are heading next. But on the hourly chart, we could potentially see here a move that goes like this, and then go higher. But like I said, we could also drop down to the support line. However, on the weekly chart, the monthly, we are still on a bullish trend and we are still way above the 20 and 50, 20 EMA on the weekly and 50 on the 20 on the monthly and 50 on the weekly. And on the daily, we are above the 200 day EMA. And let's change it. Let's go back to the daily chart. Now, the trade is simple, but it also depends what kind of a trader you are. If you are patient and if you are capable of waiting, the buying option would be at the current levels. Simple as that. Somewhere around here. Stop loss, like I said, at maybe 33. And target, let's make the first target 55 and beyond, which would be almost a 4.8 risk reward ratio. So the tip is to buy the support line. So this is the analysis for NEO actually.